A time to be alive as a Man United fan or what? Is it a time to be alive as a Man United fan or what? Wow. Bro, what's my WWE entrance at this point? Because what the heck? Every city, we're just going there and we're giving people time. Sorry, bro, let's start off with Bruno today. Oh my word. Sorry, who's messaging me when they know the man's on this absolute I don't even know what I'm saying. The facts. Chat. Let's even stop with that. Let's start with the niceties. We were out last night. W stream. Mm. Woo, we were out last night, W stream. Shout out to all the pretty ladies we met last night. Shout out to all the good guys we met last night. You know what it's saying. And man had to blast last night. Why did we blast last night? Because we knew that when we go to Tottenham Hotspurs, we've got binary for them. Last season they kept whipping us. That Europa League final, they kept whipping us. This season, we said, nah, flip that. Buying for you lot. Put, put, put. 2-0 quickly. Romero, don't know what the hell you were thinking. What kind of nonsense red card was that? So poor. And the thing is, I've been telling you about Romero. He's a flipping bozo. He's the most overrated CB I've seen in a while. I do not rate him. I don't think he's that good on the ball. I think he makes mistakes defensively. I think because he won the World Cup, he's got that World Cup buzz around him and people been gassing him. But his performances for Tottenham have been so poor, in my opinion. Even some of his defensive performances have been covered up recently by the fact that he was getting goals. He's a centre-back, bro. The defending matters first. Do you get what I'm saying? But honestly, man looked at Man United today and I thought to myself, there was two parts of me. There was a part of me that said, we're going to win today. But there was a part of me that said, I don't think it's going to be easy. And if I'm being honest, it was very comfortable. Like obviously it took us a while to get the goals, but not a while, but like it didn't just come early in the game, innit? But it's like they didn't have a glove to land on us. Even with to be fair, at the beginning of the game they had a lot of possession. I won't lie. But we didn't ask them to get a man sent off. And even just before the man got sent off, we were playing some nice football, finding some nice little combinations. One thing I really love about Man United is that everyone knows where they need to be. When Cunha's coming off that left-hand side, he's got this free roll that just allows him to get into these lovely positions where he's interchanging with players. And you see Mateus Cunha, he's got a lovely first-time shot. I think he does need to work on getting on target a bit more sometimes. And even sometimes there's times where he takes a shot and he doesn't connect to it properly. You can see like the technique is there, but he doesn't connect with it properly. And it just ends up going to the keeper's hands. I'd like him to try and pick a corner at times. I think he does try to do that. No, I think to be fair, sometimes I think when he hits it with the laces, it goes down the middle. I think his side foot finishing, in terms of when he uses his side foot for shot selection, I think that's his bag. I think when he hits the ball with his laces, he needs to work on that a bit. That's just something I've observed, isn't it? But yeah, the person I really want to touch on, Bruno Fernandes. Oh my gosh. The way he's playing football right now, he's keeping it simple. He's getting into lovely pockets. He's closer to goal. He's getting shots off. He's finding these lovely little passes in the final third. He's winning the ball back for us high up the pitch. He's setting the press for us. And it just goes to show you that guy's a flipping 10. If you had criticism of him, it's because he was playing out of position in the 8. And don't get twisted, you're allowed to criticize your player because he's playing on the pitch at the end of the day. And there was things that Bruno was doing that I did not like. But I always used to tell my dad when we were watching him, that guy should not be playing in a 2 midfield. It doesn't make sense. He's a flipping 10 and he's the best 10 in the world. He's fucking cold. Bruno's flipping cold. Do you see what he does on the pitch? Do you see what he does on the pitch? My God. Even on Mbeumo today, I liked his performance today. He didn't give the ball away. He didn't try to do like mad hold up play because we didn't really try to do that because Spurs were sitting back, so we were just playing it about. He was finding ways to combine with Ahmad, not taking too long on the ball, not dwelling. There's times with Mbeumo that I just think to myself, is this his ceiling? Because there'll be times where he'll just give the ball away for no need. But today he didn't do that. And he's finished for the goal. By the way, I know people are giving accolades to Bruno for the short corner, but honestly, all credit has to go to Mainoo. And I've already apologized to Mainoo, not because I said we shouldn't build the team around him. That's not why I apologized to him. I apologized to him because I didn't fight more for him to be playing when Amram was insisting on the two in midfield. And I should have said we need to play that free. We need to play that free because Mainoo has to play. Because, bro, him in that midfield, he just keeps it ticking. He ticks it, ticks it, ticks it, ticks it, ticks it. And there's actually nothing you can do to stop him from ticking it. He's just a baller. He's just a flipping baller. Like, bro, when he's on the ball, it never looks like he's going to give it away. There was even a point in the group chat where I literally typed to the group chat and I said, bro, I beg someone tell him to stop pressing Mainoo. It's enough now. It's enough now. There's nothing you can do to stop it. He's too good. He's genuinely too good. You can't press him. You can't. The guy, like, he's just too complete. The only thing I would say Mainoo needs to work on is trying to be more effective in the final third because there's going to be games where Bruno can't do everything in that creative role. Your front three might not be getting it going. I need to see more from midfield. Well, I'm not saying the old cliche, oh, go get goals and assists, but just try and find a way to be more effective in the final third. Because Mainoo, sometimes he gets the ball in nice positions through the lines. But we can't even say about goals and assists because, like I was saying, he got on a goal and assist today, and it's all credit to him because Bruno fires it into him. Not even fires it into him, but he plays a nice ball into Mainoo. First time round the corner, Mainoo into Mbeumo. Do you know how hard that pass is? Even just to see it, the vision. Obviously, it's a training ground drill, so all credit to the coaches and stuff. But you give the players the responsibility that you don't have enough quality to pull it off, and they put Mainoo there because they knew that he has enough quality to play that first time into Mbeumo. Mbeumo, what a finish, by the way, into the ground, into the corner. He definitely meant that finish. That's a quality finish, by the way. If you didn't know, I say quality finish. Can't lie. There's just so many people that I want to give homage to, and obviously you man already know. I've been very consistent when it comes to Casemiro. It's my flipping brother, managerial. I told my friend today, he's a man, and the way I'm gonna raise my kids is gonna be in Casemiro's ilk. Because if I have a son, by God's grace, when I have a son, I am going to raise him in Casemiro's ilk because I want my son to grow up to be a man, a great, good man. Casemiro is a good man. He's a good man. And my son needs to be in Casemiro's ilk. Sorry. Because what kind of man is that? He's a flipping man. Guys were trying to call him flipping boss man and that. Have some flipping respect. When you see Casemiro, dobale. Dobale. Because why is he like Why is he like that? Like, and the thing is, yeah, like, I just think this Man United team, like, we need to start having some serious conversations because this is why we need to start having some serious conversations because we've won 4 of our last 4 and we've done it convincingly. Don't let anyone lie to you. We've done it convincingly. All the games we've played, we've looked like we were going to win. There's not been a game where we didn't look like we were going to win. It's as simple as that. There's not been a game where we didn't look like we were going to win. And hold on, I don't know why my laptop's moving a bit weird. I don't know why my laptop's moving a bit weird. But okay, cool, sorted it. When you look at this team, yeah, you've got Ahmad who's holding the width, and he's at 1v1. He's a killer. They always have to double up on him, and this is the thing. When you have someone like Ahmad that's just playing out of his skin, yeah, that means a doggy has to come across. It means Saar has to come across. Whoever's playing in that position has to come across. And it means that you're taking 2 players out of the game. It also, and because Ahmad is so cold, what happens is Ahmad will be in this little channel here. And Burma will come across and he'll be like here. Ahmad, sometimes he don't even beat you. He'll just play a little chip pass into Mbeumo. All of a sudden, you've taken 2 players out of the game. Once you turn, you've got players like Fernandez, you've got players like Cunha that will be in this little area. No. Bro, let me do my video, bro. You can literally hear me doing it. But you've got players like Cunha. You've got players like this guy made me lose my spot. Zenix, when you're editing this, anything that's not analysis, just cut it out, please. I want it to flow. Yeah, you got players like Bruno, you got players like Cunha that'll be in this little pocket, that'll get the ball and they just want to fire shots, they'll find little passes, and it opens up space. And what was happening is, because Sarr was getting dragged out, Paulinho was on an island. He was on an island because obviously Odobert and Simmons, they're not going to get back into these little pockets. Gallagher, sometimes, I don't even know. Bro, I've been saying to you lot, I don't understand why Spurs sign Gallagher. I don't understand what he does for them. What's his role? All I see him do is press. You get nothing for pressing, bro. You need to like cool. You can get something for pressing, but you need to be able to play as well. I'm not saying he doesn't know how to play, but what does Gallagher add to that midfield? Like, yeah, there'll be times where the press will work for them, but when the press isn't working, what does he add to that midfield? I don't understand it. Obviously, today they went down to 10 men, so it's not really fair to say that because of this Bozo Romero. But honestly, and the thing is, it could have been more because Vicario made some good saves. I'll be honest. Probably one of his better games this season, if I'm being honest. Still got packed in 2-0 though, trust me. I think Dalot played well today as well. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Simmons got any change out of him. To be fair, Simmons was playing a bit inverted, but I think anytime Dalot got the ball, his touches were nice. He put a great cross in for Bruno's goal. Great cross in for Bruno's goal. And I think I want to touch on Dalot, yeah. And the reason why I want to touch on him is because I feel like people have been using Dalot as a whipping boy, like just to get onto him. And obviously, there's been times where he's been in good positions and he's lacked quality, and he should definitely do better in those situations. But at the same time, I also feel like Dalot's been better than some of you are giving him credit for, if we're being honest. Like, he hasn't been as bad as you lot are saying. Like, I definitely think that's still a position we can improve on because I think that there's a level of quality that we need to get to. And I feel like Dalot's been there for a while and maybe he just needs a bit more competition. Obviously, Mazarawi's there, but I definitely think in terms of an attacking fullback, we definitely need more quality in that area. But I think Dalot's been good recently. He's had some nice touches today. He played very well. I also think that he wasn't really tested much because he wasn't playing against a recognised winger in that sort of sense. And Xavi Simmons is not really someone that's going to be an outball and stretch you. So I think Dalot benefited from that. And I was very surprised with how well Maguire dealt with Solanke today. I think Martinez is just, apart from that little shaky touch he took in the game, his ball control is insane. The way he plays football is crazy. The guy's so good on the ball. Another steady performance for Lamens. You don't even notice he's playing at times. Someone said the other day that they forgot that Lamens even plays for Man United. That's exactly what I want from my goalkeeper. I don't want people to know who my goalkeeper is. All I care, they should still think Onana plays for United, bro. I don't want my keeper to know who my goalkeeper is. My Oyibo goalkeeper, exactly the way I like it. That's the only type of race I should be playing in goal, by the way. I'll take that back. I was joking. Please don't cancel me. I just like to joke. I just like to joke. So no, he scarred me. He actually scarred me. But yeah, man. The thing is, chat, I actually do want to touch on the Spurs team. I just don't have anything to say about them. Like, they're just so useless. Like, let's talk about the future. Where do Man United go on from here? Let's look at United's next couple games coming up. That's what I want to talk about. Our next couple fixtures. Or let's talk about what's happened so far. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that. Since Carrick has taken over, what has Man United looked like? Okay, well, it's as simple as this. Carrick took over after Darren Fletcher lost 2-1. Man United then won 2-0 against City. Moving on. Against Arsenal, beat them 3-2 away. 3-2 against Fulham, 2-0 against Tottenham. That's 4 games in a row. You know what happens when they win the 5? I know you lot know what happens when they win the 5. When they win the 5, my man cuts his hair off. And this is a question I have to ask you though. When he cuts his hair off here, is his career done? Because what else is he going to give us? He's going to have to think of a new challenge. Because boy, he might have to sell until Man United next win the Prem. But then it's not even going to be that good anymore. I hope he's still able to get brand deals and stuff after he cuts his hair off because that's his marketing value right now. Anyways, I want to make something clear. I originally said, yeah, that the City game and the Arsenal game is a performance where I expect Man United to give a performance. But the performances we've done in terms of the way we're passing the ball, the way we're keeping the ball, I didn't expect this. I'll be honest, I didn't expect this. I was also I wasn't disappointed. I was happy that we got the Fulham win. And I had to recognize after the game that Fulham are a good team. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't expect more than what we got. We need to know where we came from. Um, and then obviously today's game against Tottenham, a team that has recently been a bogey team. But I also said that 5 games after Arsenal will tell me more about the team than what I saw against Arsenal and City. We've got 2 wins. The next couple games is West Ham, Everton, and Crystal Palace. Now, Everton away is a game where we've come unstuck in the past. Um, we've come stuck in the past. I mean, West Ham away is also another game where we could potentially drop points in the past. And then Crystal Palace at home, I do expect to win there. Um, but like I said, those 3 games will tell me everything I need to know. If Man United were to get 3 wins from those games, wow, I'm on board. I'll be real. I'm fully on board. Don't get it twisted. It's not that I'm not on board now, but we need to be very critical of this team and Michael Carrick between now and the end of the season because we've got a big decision to make. By the time we get to the end of the season, we need to make for sure. We need to know for sure that Michael Carrick is the man for the job because this is the thing, yeah. It's not just the fact that it's not just the fact that we're playing well and the team's building. It's the fact that first of all, there's so many factors. First of all, we're playing once a week. That's one. Second of all, yeah, you could be a good coach, but are you a good squad builder? Do you have talent ID? Are you able to integrate new players? Because this is not Michael Carrick's team. This is Amarim's team, basically. Or it's a Ten Hag / Amarim's team. Do you know what I'm saying? Carrick has just adopted new players and is coaching them. And the fact that he's able to coach them is a great sign that he can work with almost any player because he didn't bring them players in. But it is actually hard to find a way to identify your own players and integrate them into a team that you didn't build in the first place to make them implement your style of play even more. And by the time we get to the end of the season, we will know whether Carrick has the minerals to coach a style of play out this team. He's clearly coaching a style of play, right? I can see Carrick ball over the pitch. But I also think that we just need to make sure that we get the right man because I believe that squad building part is very essential because it can go so left. You can get 2 wrong signings into your batch and everything can go to shit. You already seen it. These men signed Ugarte, and just the fact that Ugarte comes off the bench sometimes has been a reason why we've dropped points in some games. So it's like that; those little details in terms of making sure you get the right man in is so important because if we get to the end of the season and the Carrick's there, and then someone like Luis Enrique is available, oh, Carrick's gonna have to make sure we are very convinced by him for us to brush a manager like Luis Enrique. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just those little things, and I just hope that we can continue to move in this elk because if if we do continue to move, and let's say we were to get 9 points from the next 3 games, serious conversations need to be had, and the conversations I'm trying to have is this. Arsenal are currently on 53 points. Man United are on 44 points. That's 9 points. That's 9 points. I know Arsenal have a game in hand because they need to play basically now. Manchester City are on 47 points. Man United are on 44 points. Manchester City are in a title race. We're 3 points off them. Aston Villa are on 46 points. Man United are on 44 points. Aston Villa are supposedly in the title race. We're 2 points off them. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not getting carried away because at the end of the day, Chelsea are still only 4 points away from us. Liverpool are still only 5 points away from us. They both have games in hand. Do you get what I'm saying? Brentford aren't too far off either, but I think that's too much to chew for Brentford. Do you get what I'm saying? So, do you get what I'm saying? Like, everyone can use this not too far off, not too far off. Do you get what I'm saying? Stigma. But if Man United keep winning and other teams are dropping points, we're getting closer and closer. I'll be real. I want Man United to finish at least top 3 from what I'm seeing. If we continue to win games, I want us to finish at least top 3. And why not? We're 2 points off Villa. They're not consistent right now. We're the only team in the league that is showing consistency in terms of winning games. Showing you. Other than Chelsea, who have currently been winning and they're playing Wolves, I believe, next. So they're showing a bit of consistency. in terms of they've won their last 3, but United have won their last 4. Bro, I'm not, by the way, I'm not here to say that we're in a title race, by the way. I'm just saying football can change very quickly. And if we can stay consistent, you never know where we could end up being. I definitely think the points gap is way too big for us to turn it around because, bro, Arsenal have only lost 3 games all season. For us to now go and win this league, Arsenal would have to slip up majorly. And then there's still other people in front of us that will try and capitalize on that before we can. City are playing flipping Liverpool this weekend. They could flip and lose that, and then we're literally 3 points off City. But also if Arsenal beat Sunderland and City lose, it's done. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm very impressed with the performance I saw today from Man United. Obviously, it was against 10 men, but you have to play what's in front of you. At the end of the day, you get nothing for oohs and ahs, and we're just getting the job done. The only thing I will say is this: Sesko, I like you. You see me on panels, I defend you, bro. Like, bro, man actually rates you in terms of I think you're a good footballer and I think you're a good striker. And I think you just need to work on being clinical and composed in front of goal. Today you're in front of goal and you're heading it first time we've got so much time on the pitch. Yes, it might be somebody on the pitch needs to scream time to let you know that you've got time to bring it down. That could be a possibility. But at the same time, just knowing your surroundings, having that air of composure to just take that extra touch and just finish it. Kill the game off 3-0, another goal for you, we put that in the bank. Do you know what I'm saying? It's these little things that will get people off your back because there's going to be people that are not going to deep that you only came off for 10 minutes and they're going to say, oh, Sesko didn't do this, Sesko didn't do that. By the end of the day, bro, you're a striker, bro. You come on in a game where we're winning 2-0 and the team have to come out a bit to go get a goal. Go and get your goal and kill the game off. The game was already done, but bro, go get your goal. You're a striker, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, these are just the little details in it. Do you get what I'm saying? And I just hope and hope and hope that United can just keep going and things will keep clicking. Do you get what I'm saying? 1 game a week, United. Fuck off, man. 1 game a week, United. They're moving me right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm flipping moved. And if you didn't know before, at least you know now. AJ knows all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace. Sorry. Peace.